Guys, I've finally caught Oyibo people red-handed. Yes, Westerners. I've caught them red-handed as to what they do to prepare their children ahead of time before they even resume reception. I was really marveled at what this woman shared, how she prepared her 4-year-old to start just reception before he started reception in September. Haba, I was amazed. Anyway, these are the things I'll be sharing with you in this very content. I might be speaking pidgin English and missing it with Queen's English, as the case may be. You know, it was really interesting because sometimes when you come in the schools like this, you ask one question or any topic you raise at all, you see these children responding as if they were born with that stuff. You know, even you as an adult might not even know the topic very much about it. But this kid, been there, is this about what? Anyway, guys, my name remains Chinyere Ojike. Thank you once again for clicking to watch. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. Keep coming back for more uploads as this fascinating one. Yes. All right, so this white lady and a couple of them I've watched talking about how they prepared their little ones for reception. I would be talking in particular about this lady, what she said she did. First, she took her son on a trip to London. He said the boy actually requested that, and she thought it was necessary for the boy to have this trip to London. Yes, they went on this bus tour in London, seeing different places. They visited the Big Ben. I took my son to London, but that was after he started year one, I remember. But we went to visited the London Eye, London Bridge, and we did another thing I can't even remember. It's a pity, But there are a lot of places of attraction for children in London that, in case you are looking forward to, you as an adult can also learn. But importantly for the kids, they have the Lion King, Harry Potter, and the Crusade Child. They have Mamma Mia. I would love to see that. Starlight Express, Chelsea Football Stadium. Yeah, one boy in my son's class recently, the dad took him to Chelsea Football Club in London, and the school permitted that. The school was a section. They just said they told the school said they can go. They like it when parents take their children on adventure. Yes, because they want the children, they learn by seeing, by being practical, So it's not about you taking your child to all these places. It's also about you enlightening your child about all them places. Secondly, this lady said she took her son to the beach. Yes, we visited a couple of them last summer just to expose my child, to nature. Yes. So she said she took her son to the beach just to play around, then see seashells. That's another thing my son loves each time I take him to the beach. Summertime is also a great time for adventure, for them to explore, so that when a topic like that is raised in class, your child would have something to contribute. Oh, I've been there. I've been there. This is what it is like. I saw this. I saw that. It gives children that exposure to participate in such topic whenever it is being talked about in a classroom. Picnic with friends and family. She said she took her child on a couple of picnics during the summer with friends and family where they brought different kinds of fruits and food they shared. I know we are always busy as migrants in the Western country. We are usually very, very busy. Even people in Africa, a lot of us are committed, but let's keep doing this for our children. They learn from, I remember the last years when I took my son, they had some kind of activities for children, challenges, some fun games for, even myself, I participated in one of the challenges, so we all learn, not only our children. Secondly, cinema. Unfortunately, have we gone to? We have not been. Yes, ever since we've been to this country, I cannot remember going on a family movies, but we do at home. I know we've been to a couple of trips, but then it is also important if you can. But the amount they sell popcorn at the movies is very, very exorbitant. Yes, it's too expensive. Please, they should consider bringing the cost down, ice cream and popcorn, so that parents that has more than one child can afford it happily. She also mentioned she took her son for bowling. We went to bowling. That was around 3 months ago. My husband, myself. Second time, my first time was around 12 years ago, and I got there. It was fun having a family time together, all three of us on the board. It was a good challenge. And the balls, they come in different sizes. The heavier one for the adults. It was a fun challenge. She also stated she took her son to the Legoland. This is really something intellectual, challenging. If you can build a Lego, put all them puzzles together, it helps a child mental reasoning or mental thinking. At school, there are certain time they allow them, build whatever they want to build. Lego, set up all that, car this, car, blah, blah, blah. They even watch movies at school, movie time with the popcorn and all them stuff. People will go school. I've made a popcorn in, I think, year one or reception. One of the days I went to work, we made popcorn in class with popcorn machine. Everybody ate. The children, I said, no, no, come school. Swimming lesson is another thing she mentioned, that she took her boy, to a couple of swimming lessons. Yes, you might consider that if you have the time. Unfortunately for me, at the beginning, I've taken my son. I shared the video because I vlog as well here. My son didn't like it. He was so scared. So I stopped. I took him to karate. He didn't like it. We bought uniform off Amazon. We don't try as parents. He didn't like it. My son is that quiet and gentle type. He doesn't like anything difficult thing, but we keep trying. Yes. Because that karate, it's also something important. It can help a child learn how to defend themselves. Because the world where we are, it's something else. I'm not training my child to learn to combat with anybody. No, no, no. Just to be, physically strong for himself. So it's also important if you can, because swimming is also an activity that is considered to boost children's confidence. Another thing she said she did was constantly taking her boy out for meals. They go out for dinner, for lunch. Okay, she said that really gave her son some opportunity to making choices, even though he does at home, but at least where he could see different people in different tables, families eating, and he learned how to compose himself outside of the family dining table and all them stuff. So I think it's also necessary if you can. We do visit Chinese restaurant. That's our favorite restaurant so far. Yes, even though lately I've been seeing some videos on how they prepare their meals, especially the ones in the United States. Oh my God, very awful thing to see, very dirty environment. But I don't think that happens here because I know quality assurance people would definitely keep going to check the kitchens in various restaurants here in the UK, I suppose. So going to the zoo was another thing. Most of us African parents, sometimes we take our children out to see all these farm animals, the zoo animals or blah blah blah. When we see all of this, instead of identifying them by their names, we go on saying this is meh. What is a meh? How can you tell your child that that animal is a meh, meh, g? Why not name them and why they are in that place instead of in the house? There are a whole lot of I don't know, mistakes that are uncalled for that we make. I don't blame us at times because that was the same way we were brought up. Yes, we learn from those who brought us up, but it is important we learn to identify all these animals or everything we see, especially when we take our children out on a trip, name all whatever you see. And when you come home, ask them questions about where they have been to. They can give you a short narrative regarding that so that they should be able to tell stories. So this woman also mentioned that she took her son out to jump the trampoline, which might be very much common, to experience that in case the son goes to school. They usually have a lot of play facilities at school, so to get used to that. She also talked about caravan trip, going in a caravan is a house-like vehicle or bus like. I don't have money for such. Make una no vex. I haven't been. I cannot lie. And she also talked about a festival. Yes, I remember I've taken my boy to a couple of festivals on our high street. Because as an African, if you are new to a foreign country, endeavor to belong to any of this your country's WhatsApp group, Nigerian WhatsApp group, I say Nigerian, Igbo WhatsApp group, Yoruba WhatsApp group, Edo, by so doing, you should be able to get information about events, happenings around your vicinity so that you could participate or take your children out to participate in the street carnival, street parties, all the activities that are open for you and your family as well. It helps because where we are is very lonely. It's not like Africa. These activities do not only impact on your children, but on your own mental health. Take a break from work and go out there, have fun, spend quality time with your children, eat out. Anyway, I think all of this and many more are mostly the reasons why you see these little children very smart at times. Yes, though it's not a competition per se. Our children are also very, very smart and intelligent. Forget about speaking English. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, English is their first language, so they can speak it anyhow. But we is our second language. Sometimes it takes a while for us to process what we plan to say. But all these activities, I suppose, also help. So if you can, anyone that you can afford to do before your child starts school or while your child is even still in school, because now we've not stopped traveling. We travel a lot. We go to places. People are surprised. We don't even have UK citizenship, but every now and then we go to places. Yes, I'm not a full-time worker. It's only my husband that works full-time. I do my part-time, but at least I like to spend my money on my family, the one that God has given me. Midterm break is coming. Plan an activity for your children. You can take them to the park. We know the weather is very cold, but there are indoor play places. My boy will be going to Fun Shack. I might take him for this ice skating again, though it's very cold, even though it's an indoor place. But Fun Shack, Jump 360, he would definitely go for it. Sometimes I do this once in a Saturday. Yes, but we haven't been since this January. This is February already, the beginning. So definitely this February midterm break, plan places you could go with your children so that they can be exposed and also learn as they play. Yes. Thank you once again for constantly supporting me on this channel. I appreciate your time and your opinion, your contributions in the comment section. Bye for now.